Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I was getting ready and I thought let's test out these new products. They're not like super new. They came out probably about a month and a bit ago, but I'm kind of late to the game. I think I did a thing if you wanted to see e.l.f. or this one, and this one won. So they're testing out the L'Oreal True Match Lumi kind of line here. I have 3 products from them. I have a glow lotion, I have the powders, and I also have the liquid illuminizer. I have more of the bronzy kind of shades, but I'll make them work. I kind of self-tan, so let's see what happens. So prior to this video, I did my eye makeup. I'll list everything down below what I used on my face, but we're just gonna get into the video and try these products out. I'm excited. I've had them for a while now, just sitting there, so today's the day. Today is the day. Okay, so the first product we're gonna test out is the True Match Lumi Glow Lotion. No, that's not, that's wrong. It's Glotion. It is Glotion. This is a new word. This is Glotion. This is the True Match Lumi Glotion Natural Glow Enhancer in number 902 Light Glow. There is a lighter shade to this. This is more of the bronzy kind of shade, but this says it instantly hydrates and illuminizes for an all-over, fresh, healthy, naked skin glow. So I guess today this will be my primer. So if you could tell, it's very, very subtle. It just looks very skin-like. It just looks kind of dewy and wet. It doesn't have much color, to be honest with you. So yeah, all right. We're going to apply it all over the face. I'm gonna use my fingers and blend it in. Feels nice, feels cooling. I have combination skin, so I don't know. I kind of tend to go for a little bit more of a matte look, but today is a new day. And we're stepping out of the comfort zone. Okay, you know what? So yeah, it definitely is giving me a glow, like you can tell. Hello. Looks radiant, looks healthy. In the mirror, it just looks like my skin is hydrated. It gave it a slight bronze color, a little bit of a bronze shade to the skin, but not much. Like it's very, this will definitely work on a fair skin tone, the 902. You don't have to be tan to use this. This definitely can work on a fair skin tone as well. But yeah, my skin just looks very like dewy, very radiant. If you don't want to wear any makeup, but you want that nice radiance to your skin, I think this would be a great product to check out. Yeah, also great for more of a mature skin that also doesn't like to wear heavy foundation. You might really like this. It will give you some life back to your skin. So I think that so far this is looking and feeling nice. It's kind of tacky, has a little bit more of a tacky texture. Okay, so the next product I'm trying out is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Boosting Drops. This is 508 in Golden Hour. So they have a really nice light shade to this one, but I have the bronzy, more bronzy shade. So it's a very gold hue. This one probably would be better if you have more of a tan complexion, because since it has that has a majorly kind of gold finish to it, but when you blend it out, it kind of just, again, looks like skin-like texture. So, I don't know. I'm going to use this in 2 ways. I'm going to mix it in with the foundation. I'm also going to apply it by itself. Okay, so I'm going to take my Maybelline. This is the 24-hour new foundation. This is in the color 220 Natural Beige. This is more of a matte finish. So I'm going to mix this with the illuminization product here. So I'm going to take the illuminator, do a few drops. All right. I don't know. We're going to find out what happens. I'm going to give it a little mix. Okay, so you know what? I'm super impressed. I'm going to tell you why. So this foundation I do like, but it is very, very thick and it looks very, how do I put this? On the skin, it's a little bit more heavy. It's a matte finish and it's not very skin-like of a texture. It's a great full coverage. So if you're looking for full coverage, you probably would want to check this out. It does a great job. It does last all day. But sometimes I feel like on my skin, it can look very like mask-like. So mixing this with this, it's amazing. It actually blended out super easy. I didn't even need a lot. Like it kind of extended the foundation. Just really, really looks nice. It looks like skin still. It gives me a nice glow, but not too much. And you can still see it has like a nice glow to my skin. By itself, it just doesn't look like this. So I think with the combination of these 3 all mixed together so far, I think it's doing a really nice job. I really do like the way my skin looks. I'm going to take my pointed side of the Wet Beauty sponge. I'm going to take a little bit more of the illuminizer. I personally would do this with the lighter illuminizer, but I don't have it, so we're going to try the gold and just hope for the best. But I'm going to apply a little bit of this on my cheekbones just to see what happens. It honestly doesn't do anything. I'm gonna take my finger. Maybe my finger will be better. It gives you a subtle glow. Like, not very much. It's not a blinding highlight by any means. It just kind of looks like skin. To be honest with you, it's not even overly gold. It kind of just blends right into the foundation. I think if you're using this by itself to get like a glow, I don't think I would buy this for that purpose. I would though mix it in with the foundation. I think it does give it a really nice finish. I don't know what the lighter drops look like. They're probably a little bit more blinding than these ones, but these ones, I don't find them like overly glowing. So I don't know if I would spend the money on this, but I would spend the money if you want to mix it in with a foundation to make it more skin-like, more luminous. That I think would be really nice for. So basically I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup. We're going to kind of fast forward this, and then I'm going to come back and apply this palette here and see how that goes.
Times and run all the red lights across a million seas just to have you next to me. Paris and Tokyo, I go where I have to go. Screw geography, but would you do that for me?
So now we are back and we're going to try out the new True Match Lumi Glow Nude Highlighter Palette. I have the one 705 Sunkissed. This is the darkest of the two. So they are very, very, very powdery. Like that is disappointing. That's very disappointing. I don't know what the hell. What the hell? I think out of all the shades on this palette, the darkest shade would be probably the creamiest. These are the colors on the back of my fingers, and they are very, very powdery. Like, they do have a nice glow to them, but they're not smooth. So I was expecting it to be a lot smoother, not as powdery as these guys. But first, I'm going to dip into the lightest shade here, and I'm going to apply it in the inner corners of the eye just to see how that works out. It's definitely giving a nice highlight using this little sponge tip applicator and pressing the product on. So again, I'm gonna take now the golden color and this color here, and damn, there is a lot of kickback. It is very powdery, so we're gonna take it on my little MAC highlighting brush here and start to apply it to the cheekbone. Like, it does give you a highlight, but it's not a blinding highlight at all. It is more subtle, so I think that if you like more of a subtle highlight, you might like this. But again, like, the quality of the powders, in my opinion, are not the best. Made in Italy. Well, usually Italy has some pretty nice powders, but I don't know what the hell's happening here. It's not like doing much for me. I think it's nice they came out with a highlighting palette, especially if you have more of a darker skin tone. I can see this working for you. But even for a darker skin tone palette, like, this is not really a darker skin tone palette. Like, maybe this shade, but no. The rest, no. Just being honest. And you know what, just for fun, I'm gonna take a little bit of this orange because, I don't know. Let's just try it out. See if it does anything else. Like, it definitely looks pretty on camera, but meh. I don't know. Okay, so this will be the end of my video on the new L'Oreal True Match Lumi products. I hope you guys found this review helpful. But overall, let's just break it down really quick. This I actually really like. I think it's a good product. It comes in 2 shades. I think that if you're looking for a healthy glow and if you don't want to wear a lot of foundation, or if you want a glowy kind of primer, I do definitely suggest this. I think it looks beautiful on the skin, and I really do think if you're not a foundation wearer, you will like this just to give your skin some radiance. It's lightweight, you cannot feel it. I think it's a very nice product. These little drops in the darker shade, I think it's really nice to mix in with your foundation. When I wear this foundation by itself, it is very thick, it is very heavy. So today when I mix this in, it really made a difference. It blended out a lot easier. It looks more skin-like. It's not as matte. It definitely gives my skin more of a healthy finish. By itself though, as like a highlighter by applying it with your fingers or a wet sponge, there's better than this to give you that glow. So I think that the only way that I would use this would be mixing it in with my foundation, not as like an actual highlighter. Now, this I was super excited about, but I think I'm disappointed with it a little bit. Yeah, it's very powdery, very chalky. The pigmentation is not like extreme on this. It's very medium pigmentation. Yes, it does give your skin a nice pretty glow. I'm not taking that away from it. I think it is pretty, but for the money, I really don't think that this is spectacular. And honestly, as a darker palette for darker skin tones, I don't know, this is not for somebody with darker skin. Yes, this shade, but the rest, like, they work on my skin tone. Okay, so overall, I hope you found this video helpful if you're in the drugstore looking at picking up some of the new L'Oreal products. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.